Hello friends and welcome once again to this Dephemberember 2022. Today is day 17 and we are going to be working with Rust and Bookmark. The animal for today is gonna be a moth. Here I cut these two pieces from a packaging and it is 8 centimeters wide. And it's super long, so I'm gonna be cutting this the size of a book in order to make the bookmark. Also, I'm gonna be using this little stick over here with 2 holes that it came with one of my plants, this key to make the rusty effect, and also a piece of fabric and this nice envelope that came with some food I got from a Cuban place that I love the texture and I love all these different founds of letters. So let's do this. I'm going to start on this size that is going to become the front size. And look, it says, "I love you, Miami sandwich." Keep calm and have a frita. Cuban sandwich by any other name isn't the same. And then I'm going to do the same on the back. The extras around here and on the other side. So I can go straight into the line cutting. Okay, I like it so far. So that's the idea. These little holes came with this little stick here, and what I'm going to do is to transfer that little stick or these little twigs into the tag. So what I'm gonna do is make 2 marks, and actually I'm gonna make the other mark right there, like so. So let me see. So this way it's going to be easier for me to go with the needle. Now the color I'm going to choose to do this project is this ochre yellow, toasted yellow, almost orange yellow that is super warm and nice. So once I have my 2 holes, I'm gonna start doing the sewing to attach the twig into the tag. This is basically what I'm going to do, and that's the way you're gonna sew it. So one way down, it can be also hanging. Isn't that crazy and nice? So in this case I go in the back and I'm going to do a knot. I'm in love with the results. So what can I do now? I can either cut the thread or just go all the way here, and that's what I'm going to do because I like to see this color in the back. I love it, and even the knot is really nice. So what I'm going to do now is going through the little hole that was already here and go back. So I came from there and I'm going back down. There's a little bit more of color and detail. What about that? The thing is that you start the project and then the ideas are gonna flow into your hands and into your head. And you're always gonna have something really nice. Remember, it doesn't need to be perfect, but just do it. It's always gonna be beautiful and different. looking for the little hole there, and that's it. We can do this many ways. We can also go around the log many times, or do like an African style little embroidery. So we have a lot of ways to do it. So this is the way I'm gonna finish, and I'm gonna cut this here. So let me show you the result. I need the rust. So what I'm going to do is make it look like a little bit more rusty and different. So let's cover the space with this. And just go with the red, like tapping around like so. And probably I will go with a little bit of black. And I'm gonna measure the key like probably there. And I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be one, and this is gonna be another, and then one in here. So the idea is to sew the key to the bookmark. This is super fresh, but I'm gonna keep going with the video. So I'm going through the holes. Now I have the first one. I need the key back here. If I get some paint on the thread, doesn't matter, because that's, remember, we're working on rusty effect, so that's not gonna be really a problem. So that's one. Then I go on the other hole here, that, and going back through the same hole. I want them on both sides of the key, so it's not gonna move anywhere. And then I'm coming through the third hole to fix the key on the opposite side. And I think it's perfect. So as I have this shape here, I'm just gonna finishing as a triangle, so I like it more. And this is gonna be the, so now in order to finish, I'll go here, and before you pull all the thread going here, like making in the loop, and then you finish your project. This is not gonna go anywhere. That, and cut. Wow, 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 I love it. Now I can start seeing all the rust coming in here. Actually, at the end, I'm gonna add some rusty on the edges, and also the moth. I really don't wanna have this booklet here, and I'm thinking like cutting this moth. I like it, and I just remember it is from this project here that I made with a chocolate box. But I am going to take them off. I love it, and this is not gonna be a problem because I'm gonna make this a smaller tag to keep it in that project. So don't worry about this. These things sometimes happen when you do journals and projects, you know, but it is okay. Look, I have a smaller tag, and I'm gonna place it right there. All right, so I have the moth, a bigger size that I really wanted to be super huge. I'm going to go around so we don't see this white here. And let's do like a tail for the moth. So I'm cutting it and just place it like I like it so far. It's really nice. I love the way it's coming out. Final touch, the moth, but I have some thread in here still on my needle, so I'm going to separate them. It's the same color I apply to the little twig, and I'm going to glue the moth on top of this. Okay, I think I need to clip this so we're not gonna have any problems. Clips are very helpful. So I'm gonna give this time, and I'm gonna do some splatters on the project so we can give it a final touch in a very rusty way. So let me choose the colors I'm going to be using. Yes, let me see. Okay, I have this orange. Let me place it here. I'm gonna do a little bit of yellow and the rusty touch of brown. Ooh, I'm excited. I can't wait to do the splashes. All right, so I have my water there. And always start your splatters with a lighter color so you can always use the same brush without washing it. But something very important is to have something here so I don't splash the back of the desk. So I'm going to use this and going with the splatters. Let me cover the moth a tiny bit so we don't have too many splatters in her little head. Oh, gorgeous. I love it. I really like it. I'm going with the orange. As you can see, I don't need to wash my brush because it's brown. That is the more darker. It's the darkest one. So I'm just gonna do a tiny bit of rust all the way there, tiny bit, all the way here and there. And now going with the splatters. This is all about rust. So I'm going to add all these little rings around here in different parts of the card. So I want to do it just like in a random way, probably two together and then another one separate there. So once it's dry, it's gonna look really nice. And also I'm gonna give this moth a little bit of touch. I have a Moth pouch. It is not shiny, it's matte, but anyway, I wanna my moth to look really nice. So I'm just gonna go here and place the little moth on top of the butterfly. So this is what I'm using. It's not gonna be shiny, but it's gonna be protected and it's gonna be looking different. Nothing happens. I can also go all the way through the card with the Moth pouch, but the thing is that it's still a little bit wet, so I don't want to cause problems. I am here, number 17, Rust and Bookmark, and we're just gonna check it. So if you like these videos about Dephemberember, give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and I see you pretty soon on my next video. Bye bye. Bye friends. Bye bye.